So for all of this, it was $17.50, which to me, that's cheap. That's a good deal. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Audrey and I'm here for fitness, party planning, and organization. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I want to share with you guys my birthday decorations, and you're probably wondering why I decorated for my own birthday, and that's because I am a crazy perfectionist. My goal is to spend under $50 on decorations and treats. So let's see if I can do it. Stay tuned. You guys, this heat is ridiculous. It says on my thing that it's 86 degrees and it feels so much hotter though. But we're here. Let's get this done. When we have this kind of heat, I always have to put my shade up, even when I go into the store, because it's just so miserable getting back into my car and everything's burning hot. I am gonna get 2 of these little backdrop things. I always get these and these. I'm also gonna get some of these. These are my favorite. I didn't have much luck on party supplies, just this. The balloons are terrible. So I'm gonna go try Five Below and Aldi. So I had a good look at Five Below before, so we'll see how it goes today if we find anything. I did not have any luck at Five Below for balloons, so after Aldi, I'm gonna go to Walmart. $1.99. Can't beat that. Clean. I'm gonna get 4 of these. There's 20 in each, and they're $1. Also, I have one of these already, but I want to use one of these. So I usually do decorations in this room, but the ceiling is so hard to reach that I'm gonna do it in here today. So I'm gonna move this table over here and put a table right there. This thing is really dirty, so I gotta clean it. It's been in the garage with the yucky cobwebs. All right, so I bought this tablecloth a long time ago, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna use this square one in the middle or I'm gonna use the runner, but I am gonna use silver. But first I'm gonna put this on and see how it looks. So I like how this looks. I don't know how I'm gonna feel after I put the backdrop silver as well. So it might be too much silver. I might use the runner instead, but so far, so good. So I got these at the Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna attach them. All right, I've never used this backdrop before, and it kind of bugs me that it's not straight, but I don't think you're gonna be able to tell. It looks really cool, like mirrored. It was a lot easier to use than the fringe, I will say that. And that part I do like. So I'm gonna work on the balloons next. Okay, so there are a couple different ways you can make a balloon garland. You can use this, which I'll open for you guys so you can look at it. I showed you this at Walmart. It's like this little plastic thing with all these holes in it. It's kind of hard to see. I have to like put it up against something darker so you can see. Let me see if you can see the holes. But they have holes like this, and you put a balloon through that hole and then tuck it over to the smaller hole. So that's the way you can make it. And you have to make it every other side. Like put one balloon on this side, one balloon on this side, one balloon on this side, and you do that back and forth, okay? The other way you can make a balloon garland is with fishing line. But the thing with fishing line that I don't like is it takes way too many balloons to make a garland. And this takes way less balloons and costs less money. So that's the way I like to do it. Plus, I honestly think using this is easier. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna blow up all these balloons. So I got 80 balloons. It says that 100 balloons would make 16 feet. And I don't think I need 16 feet. So I think I'm gonna have some left over, but I wanted to make sure I got enough. Okay, so I decided I'm gonna take a tape measure and I'm gonna measure because I don't want to make any more balloons than I have to. I don't want to make. Okay, so 6 feet, but I want to like have it draping down. So 6 feet by 7. Yeah, 13 feet. So I need to make 13 feet. So I don't need 100. I might have enough balloons. Okay, so the first time I did a garland like this, I did it alternating colors, but I'm gonna try to do it all one color per section, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. So I am gonna skip a couple, probably 3. And then I'm gonna start with, I think I'm gonna start with white. Let's start with white. Okay, so like I said, you take this, you put it through the hole, the big hole, okay? And you pull it all the way through the knot, and then over. Do you see how I did that? And that, it stays in there, okay? And then you're gonna take another white one, because I told you I'm gonna do all one color per section. Okay, take another white one. And you're gonna put it on the other side. So turn it around, push it through. You just want it to be opposite side of this one, okay? So take this one, pull it through, okay? And then make sure it slides over to the smaller side. And then there you have it. So one on one side, one on the other side, see? So I'm gonna continue to do that. All right, this is where we're at. Okay, so how I'm attaching it to the wall is I took this, I taped it, and then I just looped it around and tied it up a knot. And then I'm gonna put this around the balloon. Okay, so the next thing I bought on Amazon, and I want it to look like a friendship bracelet, you know, the whole Taylor Swift thing. So I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay, so these balloons link together, and they have white ones and then colored ones. And I'm gonna put these letters, and I'm gonna spell out my birthday era. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll show you how they link together. Okay, so I will show you. I'm not gonna be using all of the colors, probably just purple, pink. They link together. There's an end piece here so that they can connect, okay? And there is a pack of white ones. Okay, so as you guys can see, they link together. I am gonna tie string to the end and I'm gonna put it up and then I'm gonna add the letters. I feel like it'll be more even if I do it when it's up there. I think it's cute. So I think I can put the letters on now. I could have made these on my Cricut, but I already purchased it as a package. And I will link it in my description so you guys can find it easily. I feel like so far so good. I feel like it's super cute. I love it. Okay, so the garland was only 3 bags of these. So they were $1 each. So that was $3. And then the garland part, those linking balloons, and also the labels that came with it, that was $11.99. So that cost way more than the garland and the backdrop. The backdrop was $1 each, $1.25 each from the Dollar Tree. So for all of this, it was $17.50, which to me, that's cheap. That's a good deal because I already had the tablecloth. I already had the runner. But for the balloons, I also should include the garland maker thing, like the plastic thing, but I already had it, so I reused it a bunch of times. This thing, it's only $2 at Walmart, so that would have been 20 bucks. So $19, sorry, I can't add. So it would have been $19 if I had to buy that too, but I already had one, so. All right, I have made Rice Krispie treats so many times that I have it memorized. 4 tablespoons of butter. I think it's like 6 cups. 6 cups of cereal, a whole bag of mini marshmallows, and I'm gonna add peanut butter today. I did that before and it was really good, so I'm gonna do it again. All right, next we're gonna make Rolo pretzels. We're gonna make them a little different this time. I'm gonna try it with little slices of apple. Okay, so while we're waiting for the oven to preheat, I am going to put the chocolate in here and I'm gonna cover this with chocolate. I know a better method this time to use a pastry bag. Okay, so I cut up some apple and I'm gonna take the wrappers off of that and then stick it in the oven without the apples. The apples don't go on until after. But it's supposed to be like caramel apple pretzels. All right, we're gonna put this in the oven for 4 minutes at 300. You could do it at 350, but I just feel like it gets too melty and I've done this enough times to know you don't want it to be too melty. You want it to kind of be a little less melty. All right, I did try 1 or 2 already. I think these are gonna turn out awesome. I did add a little bit of lime juice to the apples so that they don't turn brown, but they might still turn a little bit brown. But I think they're gonna be good. I'm telling you, they look fire. Okay, the last thing I'm gonna make is peanut butter dipped in dark chocolate pretzel rods. I've never tried it. Let's see how it turns out. My chocolate peanut butter pretzels. I did have a little bit of peanut butter left over and a little bit of chocolate left over too. So I miscalculated a little bit, but I'm gonna put them in the fridge. Is it good? Yeah, it's a caramel apple candy. And, well, caramel apple pretzel candy. Good? You might need some milk because it's so chocolatey. But I think you like it. I showed this on a previous video, but the best way to cut this once you put the chocolate is to do it upside down. So I always use this little thing that it came with so that they're pretty even. I just push down and then cut it with a knife. So Autumn and I are going to make a 0 sugar devil food cupcakes today with sugar-free frosting. Now squeeze. Good job. You don't want to drip. Squeeze. I have never made sugar-free frosting, so we're using the confectioner's swerve and just butter and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. In. Yeah. Okay, let's mix it up with just this much first, okay? All right, last but not least, I'm gonna set everything up. I did buy one more thing. This is my favorite licorice of all time. I did want to get one more candy, but I'm not gonna go to the store, but I wanted to get gummy colas. That's my other favorite candy. Those are my 3 favorite candies. All right, there you have it. My peanut butter pretzel. Okay, the one thing about these apple things is they don't stay on the pretzel. So I do not recommend, but they taste really good. And they're only good like the day of, and then after that they're ruined. The sugar-free cupcakes are good. These are my favorite of all time when they have one. Also these two. And my peanut butter Rice Krispie squares. I feel like it turned out really good. Yes, you gotta try Rice Krispie. Joe, you already tried the apple. You said it was good. I want to try the cupcake.
Try the cupcake. That's good.
Oh, those are good. Let's try this cupcake, bro. Am I gonna say it tastes just like a regular one? It's really not bad for sugar-free. Yeah, the frosting is like, the texture is just really weird.
Oh, it just melty.
It's like, yeah, it's like melty. But I don't mind it. It's good. For sugar-free, it's really good. So far, everything's good, babe?
Yeah, chocolate and peanut butter, you can't go wrong, right?
Yeah, so the Rice Krispie square was good. The pretzel rods are good.
Rod.
The apple things are good. The cupcakes are good, actually. Winning! Okay, so I shopped at Dollar Tree, Aldi, Walmart, and I got one thing at Albertsons. The grand total, do you guys think I did it? Did I keep it under $50? It was $47.37. That's way better than I thought. Way, way better than I thought. I'm happy with that. I didn't show in the video, but I got butter, 0 sugar cake mix, and Swerve confectioner sugar at Walmart. So the butter was $2.54. The 0 sugar cake mix was $2.67. And the Swerve confectioner sugar was $6.98. And I didn't record the licorice that I got at Albertsons was $4.99. I wouldn't pay that much for candy, but it's my favorite candy. And it's my birthday. So I'm like, I'm getting it, okay? The one thing for this project that I feel like didn't really work good, but it tasted good, was the apple pretzel Rolos. They get weird in the fridge. So I put them in the fridge to like make the chocolate harden, but it got moistury and weird and funky. And I think if I would have left it out to dry or left it out to harden, I guess, or dry, I don't know, it would not be coming out with all this funky moisture, so that the Rolo was not sticking to the pretzel and it was just falling off and it was a mess. But they tasted really good. I feel like if you make it the day of and you set it out the day of, they'll be fine. But if you want to store them and then serve them the next day, it's going to be a hard no and they're going to come out weird and funky. But they tasted really good. Another tip I will tell you is I should have made the balloons smaller, and I should have done alternating. Like I should have done some half the size and then some bigger and then some half the size and some bigger, and it would have come out more professional looking, because they're all the same size. It's like, it still looks good, but it doesn't look like the professionals do. And I could have bought more balloons that were smaller, tied 3 little tiny ones together and stuck them in there. And I could have done that, but I was tired. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pre-diabetic, so I am supposed to be watching my sugars. That's why I made sugar-free cupcakes. I try not to go overboard on the candy. I try to just eat a couple pieces. A couple pieces and then take a walk, or a couple pieces and then do my workout, because that's like what you should do, is work out after you have it. So your blood sugar doesn't shoot up and then crash. So yeah, I try really hard to watch my sugars like I'm supposed to. My favorite part of this project was absolutely the linking balloons that spelled out, you know, my birthday eras. I thought that was so cute. It's supposed to be like Taylor Swift, if you guys didn't know that, like the friendship bracelet. It's super popular right now. And I was gonna try to make the letters with like foam, and I priced it out, and it was gonna be like 5 times the price of the balloons. So I was like, nope, just gonna get the balloons. It was $11.99 for that pack of balloons, and the white balloons and the pink and purple and the letters too. It even included letters. So it came with everything you needed, and it was really easy. I would say the one thing is make sure the balloons are the same size, and I wasn't too OCD about that. I was like, I probably should have paid more attention because they'll be a little more even, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, you guys gotta let me know in the comments if you are a Swiftie, if you like this friendship bracelet type of balloon thing. I thought it was really, really cute. You guys gotta let me know in the comments if you liked it or if you disliked it. I'd love to know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, also subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Lots more videos to come, so stay tuned. And don't you guys like my cool apron? I made that for when I did our gingerbread party, and I did do a vlog about it. So if you haven't watched it, you'll have to watch it.